Hello, I'm Morgan Galley. I'm the Northern California Deputy Regional Director for the California High-Speed Rail Authority. And today I'm joined by Adam Vandewater, the Executive Director, Trans-Bay Joint Powers Authority, and owner and operator of the Salesforce Transit Center, which is also the northern terminal for the future high-speed rail system. Can you tell me more about the long-range vision of the Trans-Bay program?
Well, thank you, Morgan. It's exciting to be here, and it's exciting to be here now as we prepare to deliver the next phase of the Trans-Bay program. The Trans-Bay program is really comprised of three pillars. One is the center we're sitting in, the Salesforce Transit Center, which is a 4-city block long, 6-story transit center, a 5.5-acre rooftop park. We serve bus operators off the third deck with a direct connection to the Bay Bridge to the East Bay. And we have a 2-story basement awaiting trains as soon as we can complete a tunnel connection, which will serve Caltrain and the future high-speed rail network. We are in the pipeline with the federal government to deliver the tunnel that will bring those trains into our basement. So it's an exciting time to be with the TJPA, and we're on the precipice of securing the funding and starting construction so we can deliver those passengers into downtown San Francisco.
Given the economic challenges and shifts in work patterns as a result of the pandemic, what is the role the TJPA has in the economic recovery of downtown San Francisco?
It's a great question, and we provide obviously the connectivity. I mentioned we have 8 bus operators serving the center today, but we also provide safe and clean facilities. We provide outdoor recreation and places of gathering. As you recall, and it's been many years of this, getting together in small groups outside has been the one safe way we can gather and conduct business in person, and the park has been very active in that regard. We are very interested in moving the Portal project, the downtown rail extension, forward, because once we secure that funding, we can start relocating utilities and doing the construction, which will eventually put 21,000 Bay Area residents to work, completing that project, and over 40,000 nationwide when you count the suppliers and other elements of that activity. So a real big part of that downtown activation, and it will be a signal that we still believe in places like downtown San Francisco, that they still need to be connected sustainably to Silicon Valley and ultimately Los Angeles.
Recently, the board made an important decision to rebrand the downtown extension to the Portal, uniting the Bay, connecting California. What is the scope of the project, and how will it improve mobility and connectivity in the region and throughout the state?
Great question. The geographic scope is only about 2 miles in its length, but the reach of the project is regional and statewide. And so what we are doing is bringing what's called conventional gauge rail, which high-speed rail will operate on, as does Caltrain, Amtrak, ACE, all of the major train systems other than our regional provider, BART, into downtown San Francisco. So now those 8 operators that are on our third deck can be connected to rail in the basement, and we'll eventually have 11 Bay Area operators out of one building, which is the largest transit center in Northern California. And so you can, depending on where you live and which of those providers serves your residence or your home or your office, connect across California from the Bay Area all the way to Southern California. And we are formally right now in what's called project development. We will submit a series of documents to the Federal Transit Administration to go to the next step, which we call engineering. And then our intent is to get a grant exercised through the federal government such that we could start heavy construction in 2025 and bring passengers here in the early 2030s. So we are making extraordinary progress on the technical, on the financial, and on the community perspective, so we can finally realize that Trans-Bay vision.
What do you consider the biggest challenges in transportation today?
So transportation has always had a few challenges. One right now is we need to get people back into ridership levels, because I know our operators are trying to provide service for less riders. That's a short-term problem that will come back. The longer term is investing in things like the downtown rail extension, the Portal, and high-speed rail. Takes a lot of pre-planning, a lot of construction, a lot of time assembling the pieces to deliver. But like the BART system, like the cable car system, like the Golden Gate Bridge, when they are complete, they become such an ingrained part of our life and such a critical part of how we get along that we cannot imagine the system or our efficiency or mobility without them. So it's really getting through that interim step, again, assembling the funding upright to make that 100-year investment.
Why have you maintained strong support for the California High-Speed Rail program?
The vision is undeniable, and you think about California, its growth, its economic development, its connectivity, and its future, and you think you're going to need people to go where they are going, whether or not that's 5 days of week in an office behind a desk, or if it's just moving through regions and connecting various economic opportunities. This provides that sustainably. It provides it efficiently. It provides it cost effectively, and means that you can get where you need to go seamlessly. You're not dealing with long lines at the airport. You're not dealing with long hours behind the wheel. You're getting where you need to go, and it's part of our climate future. I mean, if we really want to address climate change, we need to figure out how we provide that mobility efficiently and sustainably.
Adam, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Morgan. It's really exciting to be here. It's really exciting to be planning ahead. I would invite people to get involved. We've got more work to come, and you'll see that at TJPA for TransBayJointPowersAuthority.org as we progress the downtown rail extension and the portal project into construction in the coming years.
To learn more about the California High-Speed Rail Authority, please visit our website at hsr.ca.gov and go to our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I also encourage you to find this video and more at our YouTube channel.